Ellis Stevens, 16.1. The responsibility of a coach providing equal opportunities to all their players, no matter factors such as age, race, gender, height, is so that players don't feel they have less chance of making it in this sport because of coaches and fellow players prejudging them on these factors. This could cause the player to give up on the sport even if they have a huge potential of becoming a professional, just because the coach was prejudiced against them and didn't give them as many opportunities as other players. One of the main parts of providing equal opportunities is to provide inclusion for all players. This means going against the history and society of the sport, which for example may be things such as football not being for women and it being made as a male sport. This links into another point of the coach going against the media and stereotyping of certain sports, because they have to show to their players that everyone can make it, no matter whether they are part of the normal class of people who play the sport or not, as the players don't become down and stop taking part and enjoying the sport as much. This means the coach would have to choose players due to their ability rather than their age, race or religion, and even occasionally carry out mixed training sessions for the separate genders to all get involved together and not only promote equal opportunities, but also that no gender is superior to the other and are both as good as each other. This could be things such as simple as doing passing drills in rugby, with both groups taking part together, or even full matches with mixed teams. The media are also a huge obstacle that coaches need to fight against when promoting these opportunities, as the media are often one-sided and don't always show both sides of the sport they are covering. This could cause people to not even want to start playing the sport, let alone carry on playing it, as it may demotivate them. Examples of this are the media mainly covering the male-dominated sports and never showing the female side of these sports. This means that sometimes sports that are rarely covered, or the female side are occasionally covered, are sometimes looked down on and seen as an easier sport to get into because of the lack of coverage of these sports. An example of this would be in tennis, where the sport is only covered when big events are happening at the time, Wimbledon, etc., and the female side is covered even less. However, tennis is an example of a sport where female and male coverage is closer than most other sports, whether they are mainstream or not, such as in cricket when you never see females playing it on the TV or scores on the news. A way coaches can overcome this is to show or reference moments in the less covered sports or side of sports when saying for players to reach out certain skills, tactics or work effort shown by players so that they respect all sports and all sides of sports.